Hello my dear Taurus, this is Yana from Bellatrix. Welcome to my YouTube channel and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. This is your bonus love reading that is actually timeless, or it is speaking about your situation. So I have the postcard for you from angels, but I will read it in the end of the reading. So let's start with the messages, with love messages, what you need to know about your situation in love. Actions speak loudly, so express your love through your actions. And also another card that I have is look at your partners in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. So it seems like the life is asking you to start paying attention to what you are doing or what another person is doing towards you. Because sometimes, yes, it's very easy to be lost in sweet words and how many words people are saying and or you are saying but not really doing. Right? Especially if you're promising, because you know, as like the energy works like that, if you promise something to another person, actually the universe also, the gods, the spirit, the angels, your soul will actually wait for you to keep it and to do what you promised, or to give, or just to make it happen. And if you don't do that, that means that actually it will be hanging and blocking other energies to come over. And also about another card, I feel like it's actually all together connected, because looking at your partner in relationship, so looking at what you're saying or what you're promising towards your loved one or to another person and not keeping that, or probably you promised something to someone else in your past and you didn't deliver that, so it can really block the path to happiness, to money flow, to gifts, resources, whatever. It can be just a lot of things, but it's definitely like you created a blockage until you deliver your promise or what you promised. So another card from Oracle deck for you is Blessed, and I want to have another one, All the Glitters. Yes, definitely these cards are speaking about, actually, by the way, yes, with this card, that you're blessed to see through the masks, to see what is behind there, what is hidden there. So for some of you it can be that soon something will be revealed in your life that was hidden because probably of the situation. Maybe you didn't know, maybe it was a kind of a confusion or misunderstanding. So the clarity will come, that masks will be dropped off. But also if you're really so eager to get the front layer as a genuine one, so you will understand that actually it's not that right. It seems like for you, my dear Tauruses, so you will see, you will understand, and you will feel what is the person, who is he or she, what they really think of you, what they really feel for you. So because we can't stay in masks for a really long time, so it's very interesting how what the messages you have so far. So let's see, I will have two sides. So the left one is for your partner and the right one is for you. So let's start. For your partner, have Knight of Cups, Knight of Coins, and the Emperor. For you, I have Tree of Life, the Strength card, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so my dear Tauruses, I feel like you kind of not really in balance in your relationship, because I feel like probably your partner, they would like to have something more stable and long-lasting, even serious relationship or even marriage. Maybe they even offered that to you or start talking about that. If it is feminine part or if it is masculine, they're really like even not even given the hint. They're just literally talking about that. That is very important. And you see that this is the Knight of Cups that is saying that I'm in love, I want you in my life, so why not to create something stable that we really wanted, and to have this structure in our life, like serious relationship, maybe to live together or to get married or to have a child, or I don't know, like to change the place of living, especially if you're far away. So probably it's time to change it and yeah, to organize our life in a different perspective. And they're quite, you know, with this Emperor card, they're quite dominant in that. So I can't say they're insisting, but for some of you I must say that they probably insist in that. But for many of you it feels like through their active position, through their behavior, I must say, they can tell you that. And you know what, for some of you it can be a real surprise, or it can be also that you felt that deep inside with this strength card, with this instincts that you're following, with this intuition, you really felt it. You know where it's going. You knew that, I must say like that, you knew that it's going that way. But you didn't do anything with that. Probably even you promised that in the beginning, oh, whatever, like I will promise her or him, like, yeah, we will get married in 1 year. So 1 year passed, and now they're asking again, like, okay, so what is going on? Where are we going? Or it can be like, okay, we will change, I will come to you and we will live together when I fix my financial problems. Okay, you fix them, and now they're waiting for you to come closer or to make the step forward in the relationship, and you're not ready for that, or you don't want that. And it seems like really you don't really want that, because you want some freedom. I feel like you want some freedom, and I feel like with this Seven of Wands, their offers or their talks about to structurize your life in a different way, like to change it, right? Not to make it how it was before. With Seven of Wands, from your position, you are perceiving that as an attack even for you. Like they want too much from you, and you are feeling like you are drawn into the corner, like you're caught in the corner, and you need to defend yourself. So you're probably even answering to that person, to your loved one, to that person in a very defensive way. And it can create kind of a tension, but also at the same time, it seems like you are going through this growth, becoming more mature in life, and actually understanding a lot of things about love and relationship. What kind of relationship you want. Perhaps you were living in a marriage for a long time, but for you it was not right, but you had to, because of kids, because of how you were brought up, because of many other reasons. It doesn't matter, but you were not living your life. You didn't live your desires or what you really wanted. For example, now you're dating that person. It's just an example. Take whatever resonates to you, and also of course like put that on your story. It can be similar, but just with a different story. So now, for example, you're dating with another person, and that person started talking about marriage, or started talking about getting closer, living together under one roof and having kids, and you are done with that. You don't want that anymore, but you kind of were not that brave enough to tell them that actually it's not your story, and you want to continue in that, you know, kind of flirty mode or mood. and continue living in that, like traveling or probably like visiting each other's house. Like for example, you live separately and one time you stay there and another weekend they stay at your place, but that's all right for you because you want that drive, or you want that because it seems like, or they're asking too much, like they're behaving a bit more like from the authority perspective, and for you, you are taking it as attacking you, and you start defending yourself in that way. And actually that was, I was talking about all that glitters and blessed, that actually you will feel that, you will see that will be really clear to you that they want something more, because with the Emperor and the Strength, the Emperor is really like, I want that and I want that now, so let's make it. And you are with this Tree of Life, you are still developing yourself to that point. Maybe it will be right for you in some months or in some years, but not right now, or not at the point the person will talk about it and offer that love, that stability to you, because it seems like you want love. Yes, you want to have that warmth between two of you, but also you want some kind of a space. You don't want to be attacked, or you don't want to, like, the person will ask that much from you. You prefer to stay a bit aside, and actually it's time to announce that. So it can be a bit tough talk, but let's see further what else do we need to know between two of you. As they can really, I said for some of you they can assist, but I definitely feel that they will show that to you quite clear in their behavior. So probably before they were acting like, okay, we'll wait, and they were kind of hiding that wish, or they didn't understand actually what you really mean. Will that happen if you promised, right? Especially if you promised. Will that ever happen? But you're still going there, and who knows if you go there, I mean, like if you reach that point or not, but they're already there. They want some stability, they want some structure in who you are, like understanding who you are for them, who are they for you. Ace of Fire, Queen of Air with Fortune Wheel, Fortune's Wheel. And for you it's 10 of Air, 10 of Water, and 2 of Fire. Well. So for me, it feels like, yes, there will be definitely kind of a conversation with Queen of Air, 10 of Air, that will be a bit tensed with fire, and also probably will cause some kind of a distance between two of you. Because, you know, from that point, from their point of view, your person, they want to start the new chapter, something really like a big circle or cycle, that they will be really happy with you, and they will come into this level of you know, like, becoming someone serious for you, someone who is the one. Probably you're dealing with air sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars or Venus, so it can be Gemini, Aquarius or Libra. But at the same time, I feel like they don't want to separate, they don't want to lose you, but they want to announce quite clearly for you to have this clarity actually between two of you, that they want what they want, and to say that to you. But definitely it can cause to the kind of a distance between two of you, but also see, like, we have 3 tens right now, so it can cause to the end of a particular, you know, pattern of your behavior actually. So Fortune's Wheel here, number 10, Major Arcana, 10 of Air, 10 of Water and 2 of Fire. You know what, it seems like with 10 of Air, it's definitely like the end that was painful, and it seems like it can cause you to say what you really intend to do, and that will not be the same wish for your person. because I don't see quite a lot of intention from your side to be and to step into this real serious relationship in a way, or even much more serious, as I told you, like marriage or some kind of contract or something, or even like sharing the place, because you would like to be happy kind of in a distance. Yeah, I still feel like there are a lot of, you know, this detachment energy. You need your freedom. And you know, with Two of Fire, yes, it's great actually. This is the Ace of Fire and Two of Fire, so they can start the conversation, they can start this move towards you, you can continue that, but again, you will prefer, I don't feel that you want something really too close. You can want that only in the case if you have your own space, or if you can do whatever you want. If there is no any attack or kind of attack to your freedom. If you feel that, you will go that. But again, I don't see and I don't feel that if this relationship will go towards something really serious, it will be the way they expect it to be. It will be the way you want it. Because you're quite... I feel really strong energy, and with the Strength card here, you're a bit stronger here in that part. And not even because of your wishes, but actually because this is who you are. And that will definitely will be constantly reminding you about that. So even if you take their offer and say like, okay, let's get married, but that by that you know that it will mean that you need to quit your job to move to them and to live under their roof on their rules, because they are quite dominant. Yeah, it's like, again, as an example, it's not just for everyone, but you can have similar, like, take it as symbols, right? So if you need to move and quit your job and to live there under their roof and follow their rules, or for example, it's a completely different country, or it's a completely different city that there is no such kind of a work that you're doing and you're in your city, because for example, this is the city for tourism, yes, and you are doing, I don't know, like completely different stuff. So it will be a problem. So if it is the situation, then I feel like you would prefer to keep that distance between two of you. If you know that, for example, if this marriage will mean that you will stay at your place, they will stay at their place, you will continue meeting or traveling to each other, seeing each other in a way how you will create that rules for yourself, for both of you, or it's just, it can be a kind of adventure in both ways, because still don't forget that you have Uranus in your first house. That's very impressive energy, very massive energy, that if it's something that will block you or make you feel like you're in the cage or in the prison or in some kind of restrictions, you will damage it. Sooner or later, it will not work. No. Because this is speaking about your personality, what you want. And if something around you, people as well, will not correspond with that, will not be in alignment with that, you will break it. You will break it for being free. So that's why I feel like for you, it's it can be the conversation, but it can actually lead to a very passionate end. If it is applicable, it can be very good intimacy afterwards, because it can be really tensed. But at the same time, you will keep that distance, you know, because that will make you happy. So you would prefer that. Probably, again, I must say that, yes, it can be a new cycle for both of you, but probably it will be the cycle with new clarity, with new understanding about who want what. Yeah, so it's very, very important. So what else do we need to know? Seven of Cups. King of Wands from their part with the Emperor again. So they're really like, they really want it, what they want. I mean, like their opinion is quite strict and quite dominant, you know. They would like you to obey, even in a way for some of you, but yeah, at least like they would like to structurize the things. So they're very passionate about that. It seems like they are not really happy with that option, with that confusion that they had. So it seems like for them they didn't have clarity where it's going, but now it's coming really more obvious for both of you, because again I see you in the position of Nine of Wands, like you are taking a pause, taking it slowly. With Page of Wands, you don't mind to have dates, you know, to make it easygoing, light, not heavy, without any responsibilities, and again travels or like moving towards each other. So kind of even having different homes or different places, like moving there, moving here. And it seems like you are also very confident about what you want, but you know, this situation with your partner, with this person, will help you to understand what you really want and to admit it and to accept it as this is who you are, even for some years, even for some months. But this is how about you thinking and having I mean, like wishing about you, about your life for right now, and that's very important. So well, the most important thing with the snake, flowers and the coffin here is that the result of the situation will be, you know, I feel if it is again applicable to you, some kind of sexual relationship, and that's it. So it can lead to just, you know, kind of negotiations will be ended as, okay, we are lovers, that's it. And even like free lovers for some of you. For some of you, it can be that it can be even the end, yeah. But you will still feel this passion between two of you. You will still feel this push and pull. The King of Wands is here, so I must say that probably for some of you, it can be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mars or Venus. But also I feel like from their part they are more, I can't say stronger, but they are more active. They are pushing you forward. They are more pushy, I must say, for this particular situation in your life that you're dealing with this person. And you know what, I feel like probably they had some kind of an experience with another person in their life who were really that pushy, who were really like an authority figure, maybe a father figure, if we're speaking about feminine and masculine. So if you are masculine energy and they're feminine, so probably they were dealing with more masculine energy, in a way like they were very dominant, they were ordered things, they were ordering things, not just asking with please, right? You know, so it was maybe they were in a very tough situation, they got used, maybe they had that father like that. Okay, and again, masculine and feminine. So that's why they are waiting and they are pushing you to that actions towards them. But the topic is actions speak loudly. In your case, what I mean also that look at what you're saying, like be clear to yourself as well. If you don't want that, just say that to them. Like, and also in actions, like also feel your body, what your body is telling. Because quite often our head can say a completely different story than your heart or your body desires. So it's different, right? So it seems like if you're completely in different pages and they're really insisting, they're really pushing you to become a couple, to be more serious, or to deal with this contract-wise relationship, or to get closer, or to change something in your life because they want that, because it's not comfortable for them. So they're pushing you, and it will not happen. You will just break it. But the passion will be left, will still be there in your life between two of you. And It can be literally like kind of a date to go out, and then you will understand and you will hear that kind of story that they can tell you about what they want, and that will be completely not your story, and you will tell, okay, I don't want that. And probably even it can be kind of the situation that you will say, okay, I don't want that. If you don't want to keep it how it is right now, I'm going away, I'm done. And in this case, they may have a break and let you wait for their reply, for what they want, for their decision. But definitely one cycle for all these stories that I mentioned is done, is finished. That will be another one. But which that will be, because it seems like for some of you, if you can't say no, if you can't say this is who I am and I want different thing from you, and if you don't go for yourself and you would prefer to please them and go for them, sooner or later, as I said, that will break down. So keep that in mind. So what about that angel's letter for you? Dear you, check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind. Is the source of your motivation desire or entitlement? Maybe you are drawn to a certain path because you think it will bring you a feeling related to the outcome you seek, like safety or wholeness. Know that you will see a reflection in the outer world of the motive that drives you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in the direction your soul calls you toward joy, discovery, growth, or adventure, participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it? If you can step forward surrendered to whatever spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives, then hand them over to spirit. Everybody here wants the best for you. Life loves you more than you know. Wow. It's definitely like continuation of what I have said. Yes, and the guidance for you is Sun. Your Sun is watched over and protected as he explores his world. But for me, it's more like being genuine towards yourself, being who you are. Start being who you are. What is in alignment with who you are. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that. Please like, share, and comment what's going on in your life, and sending you lots of love and blessings, and see you next time. Bye bye.